y'all. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Simone with Bulletproof Startups, as always, with some really good insights on what to pay attention to when you are scaling your business. So I don't quite remember who said this to me before, but the how is the dream killer. Ever felt like this before? When you're really in that place where you're allowing yourself to think big and it's really exciting and you're all pumped up until this little voice in the back of your head goes off and you're like, how are you going to make that happen? Who are you to think that you can figure this out? Because you have no idea how. And the second you start thinking about how to make this happen and how to be realistic about it, and really being realistic is kind of another dirty word, it's all over. Nobody who changed the world or disrupted their industry or maybe just made a really great business for themselves, and notice I'm not saying a good business, ever subscribed to thinking realistically. Extraordinary doesn't come from being realistic. When you start spinning in the how your dream is going to happen, you suddenly tend to start thinking a whole lot smaller because you have no idea how. I know I talk about your vision a lot, and it's because it's your foundation for everything. And if your vision is small, guess what the end result will be? Definitely not world or life changing. So you might wonder how to balance your slightly crazy sounding, audacious CEO ideas with the practical reality business owner decisions that make sure that all your dreams are actually achievable. Well, here's the answer. It's pretty simple. Don't address those two aspects in one day. So this is the first thing we do with our clients. We help them get all their genius ideas out of their heads and articulate them in a way where they become the powerful translator for their leaders and for their teams, so everybody is operating from the same big picture and with the clarity needed to foster engagement, ingenuity, and accountability. So how do you calm that practical side of yourself that wants to know all the how you'll get this done? Well, another simple answer, you tell it to take a hike today, because today is your day to dream big, take out all the stops, and put yourself in a state where everything is possible and where you are steadfast in your faith that you will have the wherewithal and the support that will help you when you really get there and when you're ready to focus on that how part. And you will focus on that, just not today. When you tell your internal realist to stand down today, but that you will address the how when it's time, this liberates you to focus on the marvelous ideas that others don't even dare to look at. And plans, goals, and expectations, they're really important. They're your checks and balances when you are ready, but they are not the vision. They are the antithesis of the vision. So you can't think big picture and small picture at the same time, or nothing will come out right. Plans are the how. Goals and expectations are your milestones along the way. Your vision is only about the what and nothing else. And here's another really cool fact. Your vision is not about the present, it's about the future. So any present day thinking or past limitations are completely misplaced. NLP, Neurolinguistic programming, teaches us that the brain actually does not know the difference between real and imagined. So no matter what scenario you give it, it will naturally begin with coming up with the how. And sometimes that happens in your sleep. That happens when you strategize with your leaders, when you work on your operational plan, just not now. So think about this. Would you prefer your brain to come up with strategies limited by stories and your accepted reality of the past and the present, or the expansive possibilities of the future? You know, you might roll your eyes at me here when I say this, but it is really 100% true. It is a choice. Here's what makes this choice easier to select. Knowing that you have a kick-ass team of innovative, inspired, and accountable leaders and operators who can't wait to help you strategize on the how and get it done for you. If you ever read the book From Good to Great by Jim Collins says in it, it's not your job to motivate people. If you have to motivate people, they're the wrong people. But it is your job to inspire people. And guess what is your very best tool to inspire them? It's your vision, of course. And you know, you may think, and I've heard our clients ask this quite a lot, is like, all right, so if I'm giving them this audacious vision of the future, what if they think I'm crazy? And that's really where having the right leadership system comes into play, because that's what helps you to set everything up so that they respect and trust you, because they know no matter what you say, you are the leader to help them get there. So if this is something you're still struggling with and you need just a little bit of help, we have a brand new training out there right now that helps you get in the right direction. So in the training, I'll explain each of the 4 steps in vivid detail that make up our multi-million-dollar system, so you can be equipped with all the knowledge that you need to get started. Click below or go to bulletproofstartups.com to discover really how to articulate your vision in a way and how to put the right leadership systems in place so that you can create that vision and the right systems that will help you scale and sustain your business. Hope this helps, and I will see you next time.